Welcome to today's enlightening episode. We're diving into a subject that is transforming lives. Picture this. You're sitting in a small exam room, paper gown crinkling, when the doctor says, "It's triple-negative breast cancer. Right now, we don't have a targeted drug for it." For years, that sentence ended the same way. Shrugs, standard chemo, a calendar suddenly squeezed. But today, that conversation is changing. And that's our story. Here's the headline. A global trial just showed that a medicine called datopotamab deruxtecan, let's call it Dato-D for short, almost doubles survival for many people with this aggressive cancer. Almost doubles. So how did we get here, and what does it mean when you or someone you love walks into that exam room tomorrow? Let's break it down. First, a quick refresher. Triple-negative breast cancer, TNBC, is defined by what it lacks. It's not fueled by estrogen, progesterone, or the HER2 protein. No obvious switches to flip off. That's why chemo has been the workhorse, even though it often buys only a few extra months. Now enter Dato-D. Think of it like a guided missile. It homes in on a surface protein called TROP2, sneaks inside the cancer cell, and releases chemo where it hurts the tumor most. Same toxic punch, smarter delivery. Section 1. What the trial showed. The study spanned busy public hospitals, tiny regional centers, and world-class institutes, so real-life settings. Patients got either their doctor's usual chemo or Dato-D. Result? The Dato-D group lived nearly twice as long and stayed progression-free far longer. In other words, more calendar pages, more birthdays. Section 2. Why that matters clinically. Up to now, TNBC treatment has felt like sprinting from one appointment to the next. Use drug A, wait for resistance, switch to drug B, and so on. With this new data, doctors can actually plan. It's like trading a series of emergency detours for a GPS map. Here's the key point. Oncologists can start asking not, "Can we save Dato-D for later?" but "Should we fire it first when the tumor is still most vulnerable?" Think about that. Section 3. Matching the right patient. TNBC isn't one disease, it's a crowd. Some tumors explode, others smolder. Some carry DNA repair flaws, others don't. The trial hints that tumors with high TROP2 may respond best. So expect more upfront biopsies and molecular tests to steer people toward the drug most likely to work for them sooner. Section 4. Safety and side effects. Let's talk side effects because every cancer drug has them. The familiar players show up: mouth sores, nausea, hair loss. The newbie on the list? Low rates of lung inflammation. That means clinics will start weaving in early lung checks, teaching patients to flag a stubborn cough fast, and maybe looping in pulmonologists before trouble brews. Manageable if you're looking for it. Section 5. Ripple effects beyond the pill bottle. When a drug outperforms whatever a physician would normally choose, guidelines shift. Insurance policies, training modules, even pharmacy shelves get rearranged. Some hospitals are already testing fast lanes, where biopsy, imaging, and approval for Dato-D happen in days, not weeks. The goal? Hit the cancer early, monitor closely, and keep doors open for later treatments if needed. Section 6. What patients might hear now. Imagine that first oncology visit again, but this time you're offered a strategy, not just a sequence. Your doctor might say, "We want to start with the drug that gives you the longest runway. Then, if we need to, we still have plan B and C in our back pocket." Different tone, right? Section 7. Life planning, the human side. Longer survival isn't just a number, it's choices. People are rescheduling scans around college graduations, booking trips they postponed, planting trees they expect to watch leaf out. Let that sink in for a second. Before we wrap, a quick reality check. These are early results, and not everyone will be eligible or respond. Access may vary by geography and insurance. That's why staying informed and advocating matters. Ready for the takeaway? So, here's what we covered today. A new guided missile drug, Dato-D, nearly doubles survival for many people with triple-negative breast cancer. Because it targets the TROP2 protein, upfront testing can help match the right patient to the right drug faster. Side effects are familiar but include rare lung issues, so clinics will add early lung checks and tight monitoring. The trial's design, beating whatever chemo doctors would normally choose, pushes guidelines, insurance, and training to rethink standard of care. Most important, longer survival changes real life, from emergency detours to planned journeys, from penciled-in hopes to inked-in plans. Empowerment. Here's your action list for the week. If TNBC ever touches your life, know the phrase clinical trial and practice searching on clinicaltrials.gov or a major cancer center site. Weigh your personal comfort with cutting-edge treatments by reading patient stories or trial summaries. Knowledge tames fear. And finally, share one credible TNBC resource with someone who may need it. A single link can open a door. That's it for today. Until next time, stay curious, stay hopeful, and remember, information is medicine too.